So this is a bilingual. This is me made.
Sir, சொல்லுங்க சார், மணி சார்.
Yeah, come again please.
Sir, in the press release you have stated that originally Veerappan planned to kidnap Rajinikanth. So is it true or not?
Yeah, see, the point is after, like we all know, Veerappan was very publicity hungry and he always wanted to be on the newspapers and make headlines. So when he kidnapped Rajkumar sir from Kannada Superstar, after that, that gave him a national level publicity. In fact, he came even on BBC. So the first time he realized that he will make more name, the bigger names he tries to capture. So he had this idea in the beginning of 2004. I mean, he was killed in October 2004. In the beginning of 2004, he just had this plan of kidnapping Rajni sir. In terms of, because the only thing you can do bigger than kidnapping Rajkumar, obviously, because Rajni sir is a far bigger star. Yeah.
In the evidence, how did you know?
How?
See, just now I was telling you that it is a question not of evidence, it is a question of the sources. I spoke to the people who are involved in the operations, people who worked with him, people who infiltrated into Veerappan's gang to make him believe to come out of the forest in that ambulance, and finally when they got him on the Penagaram road. So it is my interaction with all those people where I'm getting this from. It's not like a recorded evidence. I can't give a recorded evidence because there's a conversation happened between the people involved in the operation.
But the truth is, Veerappan was never after his publicity or else for money. He was never after publicity, as you say.
How would you say that?
Then how do you say that he was after
But
publicity?
that's exactly the point. See, truth is...
The way you had gathered information, the same we have also gathered, and we have gone to newspapers and all magazines.
My question is, I don't want to confront on this, but my question is, who did you speak to? Can you just tell me? I mean, eventually, whether it's you or me or any of us, we only can speak to sources. Because no one can know it directly from Veerappan, no one can know it directly from who can have an authenticated document saying that this is. Eventually, truth is what you believe in.
Yeah, there had been
my sources will be different from your sources.
Yeah, there had been a journalist who had met Veerappan in person many times, and he has clearly explained in his earlier write-up also, stating that he was never after publicity or money.
Yeah, so but that's my, my source tells me differently. That's up to you to whoever to believe what they want to believe.
Mr. Obama, there have been a lot of movies already made on the same premise. You said it's a question of interpretation. So how have you perceived and conceived it to interpret it differently?
See, I think interpretation is the wrong word. I would say it is like, when you're trying to find out about a person, it's a question of your sensibility, it's a question of who you're speaking to, it's a question of the capacity of your understanding, it's also a question of who wants to believe what, So all these factors will take into consideration. Either there's a documented evidence where somebody signs, there's an investigation, there is something which has been vetted by arguments and all that so that it can properly be placed. If not for that, it is only about the sources you are talking to, about where you get the truth from. So if someone, 5 people you ask about me, I'm a living person. If one person can say this, one person can say that, everyone will have a different version of a vision of the person. Yeah.
The previous filmmakers would have obviously by default made enough and more of research to be able to come out with that film. So, if your interpretation through the sources which you are referring to is going to be different as you claim, then it's going to be a departure from what has been portrayed so far on the screen.
See, let me tell you, there are 39 films made on Adolf Hitler so far in world history, and none of them have any connection with each other. But all of them could be connected only on the basis of each person's research, what it comes to, and eventually what an individual would like to believe or would want to be, to be affected, completely depends upon the believability of the story when you see it in a sequence. Yeah, unless you see the film, I don't think this question I can answer.
Yeah, சொல்லுங்க சார். See, have you highlighted the tortures made by the women in the forest and the police tortured the women? Also, the politicians involved. Have you shown everything, or are you hidden, or?
You see, I try to represent the truth as much as I know it. Yes, definitely I showed in the very beginning days when the police, in their eagerness to get information about Veerappan, they had a certain high-handed behavior, and which has been shown in the film. And obviously any person becomes something because of a series of circumstances and incidents and decisions made by people, which could be found out as faulty in hindsight, but at the same time they took a decision, they might have been felt right. But that is precisely what I'm trying to say. It puts Veerappan in perspective, this film. I mean, after that, you see, you can't see anything in the film which will be going against a fact which is being documented by the police, documented by the courts. Otherwise, everything else is a conspiracy theory. Anyone has a choice to believe what they want to believe. For example, a lot of people think there are politicians who kind of back Veerappan, which I don't believe, which I don't think so. Okay, because from my understanding and my knowledge, but that somebody can dispute that depending on what they would like to believe.
Sir? Okay. Sir, you have been registering your views in the Twitter. Is it made for a publicity or it's a fact? Which views? In the vision, sir? Generally, many of your tweets.
See, I'm a filmmaker. If anything, I want to put it on a Twitter or an interview or even this press conference for that matter, or even if I make a film, that's obviously for publicity. Why would I do it? And publicity is nothing but trying to draw attention to the cause of what I'm trying to do at that time.
Even you mentioned Amitabh Bachchan is also on Twitter. Amitabh Bachchan, Kamal, many things.
Yeah,
is it motivated only for publicity or is the fact?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Twitter is eventually nothing but you're expressing an opinion, or you're responding to a certain situation, or you're wanting to tell something, what you feel or what you want to inform at that time. That's the whole point of Twitter.
Is it an extension of a real life personality?
Yeah, come again, please.
Is it an extension of whatever you say in your Twitter? Extension of your real life personality?
My real life,
Yeah.
which is obvious. I mean,
Whatever you talk.
yeah, it is. See, to start with, when you're making a film on a kind of a person who's registered as a criminal and who's been dead for some time, legally you don't need a permission to make an interpretation of a film on a famous or infamous person. Unless I misrepresent the family members, which is not the case which I've done here, so I don't need a permission.
Mr. Ram,
Is it? No, in his
Yeah. Yeah. He said to kill his own daughter. What did he say?
own daughter.
Yeah, correct.
Veerappan himself killed his own daughter. Is it true they're asking?
Yeah, that is a recorded thing. That's in fact even I spoke to his wife also about it. That's a recorded.
Mr. Rajini, you have made this film on what the police force, rescue force said. Should it be true or correct?
That is not true. In fact, if you remember, I
You
mentioned.
are taking this film on what the rescue force said.
No.
As per your word,
No. I think
you take this film, what the police force
But
said.
let me answer. Let me answer. I just
No.
told you.
1 second. Sorry.
I had 5 sources, I said. There are people who interacted and worked with Veerappan at a certain point of time. There are those sources. There are mediators who kind of did in the Rajkumar episode and some other episodes when they tried to become intermediaries. That is one source. Then there is, of course, Muthulakshmi, his own wife. Then there are people who are not directly connected. I mean, they're not directly involved in the operation, but they kind of worked in the areas, in Veerappan's long tenure. Then there is directly the officers who are involved in the actual operation which brought him down. So there are 5 different sources I'm talking about, apart from historians, whoever has recorded over a period of time.
See, now
this is not from one source, whatever.
I read the people who was supported by the police force for supporting Veerappan.
Yeah.
Have you met the people?
Yes, of course. I mean, in fact, that is there in the film also.
What they told about Veerappan? The lessons are there in the film or not?
You see, first of all, to generalize them as they, I think, is wrong, because there are people who suffered, there are people who is given the money to, there are people who supplied information to him, there are others who are kind of neutral, there are some people who could betray Veerappan, there are some people who can betray the police. All kinds of people were there. So I don't think you can generalize them as saying they.
Mr. Verma,
சொல்லுங்க வெற்றி.
film, are there any fictionalized portions?
Sorry.
This basically being a film
Yeah.
on the big screen. Are there any fiction elements of fiction using cinema?
See, again, like I said, this is something which is the truest to what I could gather, because no one can claim a real life story as absolute truth unless it is documented and it is endorsed by a certain committee put by an authorized body. Otherwise, it will always remain as truth as I know it. In fact, I put it as a disclaimer in the film. This is the truth as I know it. I am not claiming it's true. Yeah.
வெற்றி சொல்லுங்க.
Sir, I basically, because I don't speak the language, I'm a little uncomfortable in making a film, and I don't understand the language very clearly. That's the only reason.
Veerappan villain da padutha hero police. Vijay Kumar is a hero?
No, sir, I didn't get that. Veerappan villain.
No, if Veerappan is the villain, is the police is the hero?
See, to start with, first of all, I think we should define what a villain is. See, if in any kind of a society, there is a law of the land, and anybody takes law into their hands, irrespective of his motive or his necessity or the circumstances, he would be called a criminal by the legal definition of it. So to that extent, of course, if I can be very angry, I can probably scold somebody, I can probably slap somebody, but that person, if he kills, the extremity of showing your dissatisfaction is where which discriminates between a normal person and a criminal. Okay, so to that extent. So the motivations could be different, the reasons they're doing could be different, the famous or infamous quotient could be different. At the end of the day, we also have to say that somebody is working on the right side of the law and somebody is working against the law. So to that extent, I'd say Veerappan was working against the law. You can debate about his motivation. That's a different matter. Yeah. So in other words, I'm saying there is no something as hero or villain. There is a truth to it.
Actually, Veerappan was made to become a criminal because of the Kannada police who tortured Tamil women on that area. And he told this in this film.
See, that's exactly what I'm saying. Though whatever, lot of people have dissatisfaction towards the system for a lot of things, but that doesn't mean they will take law into their hands and do extreme things like murder and going against the establishment. That is what I'm trying to say.
It's important, isn't it?
Of course, the reason is shown in the film. The reason is, of course, is there. Yeah, it is there. Yeah.
பாலு சொல்லுங்க.
Yeah.
சங்கர்.
அரசு தரப்பு தூதரா நக்கீரன் கோபாலகிருஷ்ணன் போன பாட்டு
சொல்லுங்க.
உருவாக்குறதுக்காக நக்கீரன் கோபாலகிருஷ்ணன் கனெக்ட் பண்ணாரா இந்த படத்துல அந்த மாதிரி கோபாலகிருஷ்ணன்
So, Mr. Gopal was being sent as a government.
See, the point is, the bulk of this film, it only tracks the last 2 years of Veerappan's life. And whatever we want to know about Veerappan, we get into the flashback mode or narrative aspect. So even Rajkumar's kidnapping is not there, for example, because that happened 3-4 years before Veerappan's downfall. So many of these key characters, they come in a montage aspect, but not as principal parts, because that is not what the film is about.
Shankar சொல்லுங்க.
இதெல்லாம் தர்ம பரிஷத் 6 months போய் கேதர் நியூஸ் எடுத்துருந்தாங்க. அங்க இருக்கிற மக்கள் எல்லாருமே வீரப்பனை ஹீரோவா தான் சொல்றாங்க. இது எப்படி
இல்ல அதுதான் அவர் என்ன சொன்னாரு, எல்லாரும் ஒரு சோர்ஸ் இருக்கு, இவருக்கு கிடைச்ச சோர்ஸ் வச்சு படம் பண்ணிருக்கேன்னு சொல்றாரு தவிர இவர் வீரப்பன வில்லன் இவர் சொல்ல, இவருக்கு கிடைச்ச சோர்ஸ் வச்சு இவர் படம் பண்ணிருக்கேன்னு சொல்றாரு. That's what you're telling, no? The sources you are gathered, only you have done the film.
Yeah, correct. So I think what he's saying is the people there consider him a hero. That's what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. See, now that's exactly what I'm saying. That also, it is true and untrue, because true it is to the part of people who benefited from him in various ways and believe that he has done something beneficial. There are also people there who believe because of him the development stopped there and investors stopped coming, and it kind of affected them in some way. So there are both kinds of people. Like in any group, always there will be people who believe and the people will be disbelieving.
சொல்லுங்க மணி சார். So there is two versions of killing the Veerappan. One is has been shot, and another one is an encounter. In this film, what you have shown?
See, I'll ask you a technical question. I really don't know. See, I showed what I believe to be the truth that you will see in the film. But one fundamental question I don't really understand. Anyway, the police's intention was to kill him. So the question of whether kill him in an encounter or the way it finally came out, the way it was published, I don't think there's a fundamental difference there.
But when you portray a person in your film, what you have, because truth is more important than what you have had, isn't it?
I'm sorry, what is it?
So when you're portraying a person in a film, truth is more important than what you have had and what the source you had, isn't it?
See, but the truth is something only what you as a person can believe when you're hearing it from a source, and how you can connect the dots, how logical it seems.
What is your sources to conceive counter operations from Veerappan?
What are my sources? You said what?
Veerappan also some operations from Veerappan side.
Yeah.
So what is the source of information?
See, my sources were many. Like I said, I mean, in fact, in the beginning disclaimer, I put that I can't disclose many of the names because they don't want to be identified. One, and my source also was a wife. My source was at least 5 to 6 officers who were involved in the operations, and the people who kind of in the Rajkumar time who went to meet him to negotiate with the ransom and all that. There were people like that.
நிகில், இவரோட மேஜர் சோர்ஸ் வந்து பிரியா, போலீஸ் இன்ஃபார்மர். அவங்க சமீபத்தில் ஒரு பேட்டியில் இவருக்கு வர்மா என்னை ஏமாத்திட்டாருங்க, எனக்கு நிறைய வந்து ஃபால்ஸா ப்ராமிஸ் பண்ணி கேதர் பண்ணிக்கிட்டு ஏமாத்திட்டாங்கன்னு பேட்டி கொடுத்துருக்காங்க வீடியோவில்.
யாரு பேரு?
பிரியா, போலீஸ் இன்ஃபார்மர்.
Police informer. So there is a police informer who has given an interview that you have collected many information from him and you have betrayed him. Is it true?
Betrayed him? Like who?
Her.
How do I betray her?
பணம் தரதா சொல்லி.
See, she is one of the many people my research team spoke. I mean, I think I have spoken to more than 100 people, at least, out of which she could be one. And the point is, what eventually came and what was recorded has got nothing to do with what most of the people said, because everyone says it for their benefit and to put them forward together. So it's our job as filmmakers to get the truth out of the things what was being told.
What is the message?
அனைவருக்கும் நன்றி, வணக்கம்.